Hey everyone, it's Austin, and welcome back to day 122 on my journey to 2000. I'll be playing rapid chess every day until I reach the goal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitch, join the club, sign up to chess.com with my affiliate link. Everything's in the description. Thank you guys so much. Let's get into today's game. All right, and into the rapid pool we go. After the end of yesterday's game, I went on to play a total of 9 games last night. 9 15-minute games. I started recording, I think, at 5:30, and I stopped playing chess at about 10 o'clock. I was just like hungry for it. So we're in the Slav, and I think that we're probably going to transpose into either the exchange Slav or, if you're the semi-Slav. Okay. I'm not super familiar with this line, but we're just going to try to play normal moves. We're going to go knight here. We know that that's where the knight goes in the semi-Slav. Bishop. We probably want our bishop to go on e7. We're in an unfamiliar opening, so let's just try to play as solidly as possible. Okay, that's interesting that he would rather put his knight on d2 instead of c3. But I have no intentions of opening up this young man's bishop. Okay, so I think the reason that he's done this is because if I choose to capture, he can capture with the knight, but that's weird because, you know, why would you play b3 in that case? So I would venture to say that there's nothing too scary happening right now. So let's just kind of take a minute and chill. So this is technically transposition. The Queen's Gambit declined. To finish my story, yeah, last night I played 9 chess games. You saw the first 2, and then I damn near won the other 7, but I ended up losing 3 of the 7 because I just really struggle in rook endgames. So that's definitely something that you guys have seen in my play. So one of the things that I'm going to start doing is jumping ahead in my book to the rook endgames and really just trying to take my time more with the rook endgames. Once we get into an endgame, I just it's a bad habit that I just start playing really fast, and that's the exact opposite of what you want to do in an endgame. So now kind of thinking about this position. Oh yeah, so quick summary. I ended up winning 5 out of 9 games last night, which pretty much just left me a little bit above 1750. So slight improvement for the day. So if I go here and knight takes, is that scary literally at all? I don't think so. I think I just go here to go here as normal, and he's the only square that he could kind of be trying to threaten to get into is the e5 square, in which case I think I would just ignore it, try to undermine it, and perhaps go queen here, bishop here, and just vibe out. But I think I am supposed to take, because otherwise, if he has the opportunity to close this, I think I'm really going to struggle. And in this pawn structure, with the bishop on the long diagonal, I don't think that the e5 pawn break is ever really something that I want to go for here. So I think let's go ahead and take. Now obviously that was 2.5 minutes for that move, but not the full 2.5 minutes were spent actually on the move. So typically in the semi-Slav, when a bishop would take back here, we would play b5. So is there anything wrong with playing this move now? b5 to get tempo instead of b6, so that way when the knight moves, like I said, it gets tempo and I can go bishop b7 without really losing a tempo. That looks really good to me. And then, of course, we're still trying to prepare c5. Okay. So here defends the pawn. Okay. So I don't have c5 right away because this pawn hangs. So a6, I think, is always a good idea in these types of positions. Alright. And now he's played this. So I think that what I can do is push. Because if he pushes, I take. And if he takes, I have two defenders on the pawn. And what I've learned in playing the Semi-Slav is that this is one of those kind of moves that you play it while you can. Because if you wait too long, you're not going to be able to play it anymore. So, if he plays this, that's an interesting move. Here. Sorry. Here, here. I honestly think that this might be my best move. I'm really second guessing playing that move now. Really, really second guessing it. I'm wondering if I shouldn't play something like Queen b6 or something first. I don't think so. I have to. I see this bad move that he can play, or bad for me. Queen b6. Knight c6. And I definitely don't want to give up my light square bishop. No chance in hell. Maybe this first. No, because technically there's two attackers and two defenders on this square right now. So I have to do something, either defending the pawn or preparing to push it. Maybe rook c8. Actually, rook c8 looks fantastic. It develops another piece. I don't think I really want my queen on b6. That's my main reluctance with playing that move, in addition to the knight c6 move. But this obviously prevents both. Having a hard time seeing the problem with this move. So let's do it. Guys, don't bother me. I'm crabby. Ugh. Okay. Don't know what that move does. But it's looking like c5 time. If I've ever seen a time to play c5. Again, he definitely can't take. Well, okay, he can. Question is that any kind of a decent move? And what should I take back with? Is an even better question. I mean, taking back with the knight is kind of screaming to be played. My knight is the least developed of my pieces. My bishop is doing more on e7 than it would be on c5. Let's go for knight. Okay. Bishop moves out of the way. Yes, yes, very perplexing, yes. Very interesting. I have no idea what the hell I'm gonna play. I really don't. I feel like I've executed the opening pretty well. I think we should just try to control the center. I don't see any obvious way to start attacking Buddy Boy. I've been blundering a lot of forks the past 2 days, so that's why I'm being careful with queen b6. Queen b6 is an infamous fork blunder for me. Yeah, so let's just go here. Just controlling the center. Pawn structure is entirely equal. I actually really don't like the look of this move. That move's kind of concerning. Maybe I should have taken with the bishop and then put my queen on e7. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. So the issue is that my queen is running out of squares, right? First reaction is knight ce4, knight ce4, bishop d4. Queen d6, only move. After queen d6, oh wow, after queen d6 he has bishop c5. Discovered attack on my queen and an attack on my queen. And then I would probably have to play queen c7, defending the bishop. No, he doesn't have that because my knight on e4 would take the bishop. So after knight ce4, bishop d4, queen d6, what does he play? I don't see anything super convincing. I mean, you can line up more pieces on it, like, and go queen d2, and then, but the rooks defend each other with the bishops defending the rooks. So I think that I mean the other move to consider obviously is knight d7. Knight d7 I think loses though. No. Knight d7 if rook takes c8, bishop takes c8, So that way we still have at least 2 defenders on the d7 knight. In that case we have 3, but I'm saying if I were to play rook takes c8, then he would have 2 attackers on it, and I would only have the 1 defender being the knight. So, I mean, this seems like I'm not overextending. And this move just feels a lot more natural to me. Okay. No, I've actually just blundered. I think he has bishop d4. I don't know why I didn't consider bishop d4. I was worried about spending too much time on one move. The issue is bishop d4, queen d6. And now bishop c5. Discovered attack on the queen. And okay, so he doesn't play it. I'm gonna play knight takes, and then get my other knight more into the center. Also freeing up some more space for my queen, hopefully. Definitely not loving it. The reason that I like this is if here, 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 I can take the knight, and if takes here, I take with the knight. But I mean, he has so many just like perfectly logical moves to continue. He goes here, knight here seems solid. I just have no way to attack his stuff. Okay, I think it might be high time that I make some imbalance. I think I want to go here. Also disconnects the rook's vision of this square if he wants to play rook c5. If he goes here, what about this move? I don't like that move. What about just this? Here, rook takes, queen takes. Rook here. Knight here. Hitting the queen and threatening checkmate. Queen back. I have this check. Picking up the rook. So if I go here, after, yeah, here, what else can he play? Obviously this just loses a pawn. Well, maybe not so obvious because this move is just looming. Yeah, honestly, that's what he would play. I don't know what I'm talking about. If I play this, he just instantly goes bishop here. So the process of elimination, right? This move doesn't make sense. This move, or was I ever considering this move? I think it should have been this one. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I said this for a second there. I definitely think this makes sense. Trying to do something here. My bishop is on b7 to make an attack, so it's high time that I start trying to put together some sort of tactics to attack. Knight here. I didn't calculate that. Wow. So if I go... Well, he's threatening checkmate. So let's not frickin' dilly-dally, right? If I go here... Hitting the queen. Bishop takes, bishop takes. Yeah, I mean, this is the only logical continuation. I'm not going to do something that hangs checkmate. And I'm not going to try to calculate too much, because obviously he has, what is that, 4 times my time? I've been taking my sweet time this game, which honestly I don't really see a problem with. I think it's, I think it can definitely be a good thing. I think that this is what I want to do. I want to double on this file. Create a little checkmate thread of my own. Okay, valid. Valid. Let's just go here, knight to the center. Really need to do my best to not overthink here, because I'm down so much on the clock. I'm checking to see if there's any, like, terrible issues with the moves that I'm making before I'm making them. I really want to try to land the knight here with tempo on the queen, because if I were to ever take the queen in, like, this exact position, it would be with check. And now it wouldn't be. So I think here to hit the pawn is a little bit sensical. Here to hit this and this also makes sense. If I go here, queen here, takes, doesn't work. He would have to take my queen. Let's go towards an endgame. Okay. Definitely wasn't expecting that. I feel like that's a bit of a weird one. Important that my rook is defended right now, because otherwise this would probably win the game. Also important to notice that if, like, if he tries to exchange queens, takes, he doesn't have any weird, like, oh my god, back rank, because where the rook is it's covered by the bishop right now. So this pawn is hanging. How is he gonna address that? Everything is defending everything in his position. Okay. So I'm gonna take the pawn, because I'm daring like that. The check noise will always scare me, no matter what. It is a frightening, terrifying sound. Okay. So, this is, I think, this or this are the only move. Okay, so I'm losing stuff now. Yeah, I'm losing stuff. Okay. That sucks. That sucks really bad. I'm not gonna have any checks. If I go here, the idea is here, of course. And, just to put it simply, all my shit is hanging. Man, this sucks. This makes me very sad. I'm looking for something better. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Which bishop do I want to save? I mean... Alright. If I go here, here, takes, check, can come back, and then he takes this bishop. Which might be my best bet. But if I go here, here, takes, that's where I'm in trouble, because I have no checks, so that doesn't work. And he's getting to my back rank, obviously. Well, takes, and then if I go here, no, he just takes it and it's checkmate. No, because his queen's here. Okay, let's go for that. I think my only chance is going to be trying to, like, get this pawn, this b4 pawn, and push this 2-1-0. But I think it's busted. I really do. Oh, I wish that this knight wasn't defended by the bishop in all of these lines. This has been a very good game, though. You know, no complaints so far. I wanted to say this during today's video. Kind of cracked me up. So, obviously, I'm on YouTube all the time. Like, if you guys haven't noticed, I'm watching, like, everybody's stuff. Anybody that's making content. Okay, so what the hell is that? He's letting me defend myself? He could have won a piece. Nah, he's tripping. I only have a minute. Oh, shit. Wow. What a terrible way to end that game. Honestly, what a terrible way to end that game. Okay, so let's be a little bit more careful here. Wow, what a terrible way to end that game. So, point 3 here. Wow, beautiful opening, guys. Yeah, queen b6 obviously was a mistake. It wanted knight ce4 right away, but I mean, like, this move is so hard to play. Like, what even is the purpose? So let's say he goes here. This pins. Rook takes. Interesting. Rook takes. Queen a8. Holy smokes, what a move. Another mistake by me. Yeah, he had this move. I said that. Yeah. Blunder? Why? I thought just bishop takes. Oh, it's the same situation. Yeah, it's the same situation. Very nice. Requires a little bit of a brilliant move, though. I was wondering why the accuracy was so low. There's all these tactics that we both missed. So it's -1 now. Wait, what? Oh, it's freaking back rank mate, guys. You can't take. Oh, my heart. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is still better for black. This was better. This is a blunder probably because, well, because of what he played. And then I need to play g6, but I didn't. I played this. I didn't even see this threat. Even in the 15-minute games, I'm finding a way to get too low on time. But if I play too fast, then I just lose. So it's like, would you rather lose sooner or later? I'd rather lose at the very end and not be miserable the entire time that I'm playing. I can't believe... I mean, I can believe it. It's been my biggest problem as a chess player, is just finding... Like, he literally blundered. Alright, let's play another one. Don't ask me why I'm playing another one. I keep saying that I'm only going to play one game of the 15-minute per day, but every single time I get pulled back in by something like that, man. Every single time. I deserved to... Well, I did not deserve to win that game, but I could have won that game, is a better way of putting it. Alright, so he's probably going to play bishop f5 because a lot of people play this when they play c6, d5. But this is not very good. Oh my god, shoot me with these lines. Let's just go here. Now he's gone here. Let's go here. So I'm not thinking about the opening at all when I probably should be. But I'm tilted as always. So needless to say, I should have played this move ages ago. And why I haven't, I can't exactly tell you. So if I play here now, takes. Well, no. Yeah. Let's just play this. This is just the way to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not even seeing these moves. This is such a worse position for white. It is so much worse for white. Yeah, I'm very upset right now. Sorry, guys. I just like I've played this open. I've never played this line before. This is why I'm so tired of playing the London. It feels like every single day there's a new line that I've never seen before. It's castle. Wow. Sure, why not? Everything else is going to shit. For the record, that was that was completely the wrong move. I just don't care. I'm just trying to get this game over with. Because even though I might not be completely losing, I'm like tilted out of my frickin' mind right now. It's a very cyclical thing. I play a good game, and then it tilts me. And then it makes me play worse, which tilts me even more. So, I'm just gonna shut up about being upset for the rest of the video and be in a happy mood. It's all okay. It's just a game. Okay. Very friendly move from my opponent. Easy killer. I don't want my bishop to be locked out. And in hell. So let's do this. This is a very solid move as well. This pawn is hanging. Wow, I can't believe that this is even happening. So if I go here, and he does something brash, like this. What could he do? I mean, this move makes a lot more sense than what I just said. So let's say that. I go here. He goes here. Check. After check, he can attack my rook. But if I do, I take this. He takes this with check. I go here. And it's just an equal trade. Equal trades seem pretty good to me right now. This pawn is still hanging, but I think if I take it, my rook is going to be way too inactive. This square is unavailable to my rook because of the piece, obviously. So let's go here. And if he goes here... Sorry, he can't go there. If he goes there, I actually think I'm going to go here. My pieces are very bound up. Interesting. I don't like that move for a couple reasons. So first of all, I think this is a good place to start. Or maybe this check is important to start with. If I give this check, his king can't go over, it can't go up or down. It has to go here. And then I go here. Or do I just go check, king up, all the way over here? I mean, how does he defend against the frickin' back rank mate? That looks solid. Okay, let's try to calculate. I have tons of time. Okay. Check here, here. What on earth could he possibly do? If he goes knight here, it still doesn't work because after check, he can't go here or here. And he's forced. No, he definitely has moves, but he's dropping this knight. Like, say for instance, if you go here to free up a square for the king, like you can do that, but you're dropping the knight. So here, 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 if here, check. King here, here. Here. Knight here. Check here, mate. Here. Knight here. Check. Here, mate. Here, here. Check. There would be a sack. No, I think it's just mate, actually. I don't know what I was talking about with this and the king moving up there, because obviously the king can't teleport. I mean, he has no checks. I mean, he has this check. But if takes, or sorry, if check takes, he has no, like, scary discoveries on the rook. I just go back. I don't freaking know. I've been growing out my whole beard for the month of November. How do you guys like it? It's November 28th now. I got 2 more days. I've been fighting myself to not trim it because it's like way too long for me, but the lighting, the studio lighting makes it look so much worse. It makes it look really patchy. Not patchy, but like kind of sparse. Which makes me want to trim it really bad. So now we're just kind of waiting. He literally can't move his king. Yeah, he just resigns. He wanted a rematch, but I need to stop playing chess and actually study chess instead. So knight d2 is better. Let's take a look at the opening database. Queen c1 is the most played move here, and white wins 47% of the time. So that's what happened to me. So knight f3 is more common here. e6. Okay, but now we're getting into territory where black is winning. Bishop f5, most common. What I played is the best. c4. This scores 79% for white. And this position is evaluated at 0.5. So it really wanted knight f3 first. I was kind of scared of this position, but I guess it turns out that it's not nearly as bad as I thought it was. Okay, but I threw away all of the... I knew that this move was really bad, but... Yeah, I mean, this is just... That was just really bad by the opponent there. Feel kind of bad, but... It's chess. So coach says, now your opponent can't stop you from winning a rook. If you make the right moves, you are threatening to play checkmate. So, you know, his best move here is this, like I said. Knight g6. Holds things together a little bit. And the idea is that the king can go over and tickle the rook. But rook takes b6. King f8, and it's not checkmate yet, but it's everything but. Rook d7. Now it's getting to be forced mate. Knight e7. b8 check. I mean, who would want to live through this? Just take one piece at a time. Computer is stingy. Computer's not giving up any pieces. That's funny. But, alright, well. In this position where he blundered, I was still equal. So, it wasn't that bad. I guess if I play this position again, it's worth noting, first of all, in the opening database, it's more common for e6, knight f3, and now we're transposing into other lines that score much better for black. Knight bd7 scores very well here for black. But now we have c5. c5 is a very common idea in these types of positions where the queen's on b6. Queen d8. Yeah, I would play b4 here. That's the second most played move and scores the highest. The other is h3. So, I mean, I guess I kind of played this pretty naturally. This is a weird move. a3 right away is better. But what did I play? I played bishop e2. No, I played c5 right away. And now a3. And I thought this position was a lot worse than it actually is. Engine's just giving c4. Because obviously if you take, we're vibing here. It's +1. We're miles ahead in development. It wants knight d7. And then just push the minority. No way. The engine's giving long castles here. Dude, no way. Wow. Yeah, it just really... I was gonna play c4 after castles if he castles. Then I was gonna play c4. But he played b5, which is honestly like a kind of bad move. Taking on Passant's even worse, obviously. But I learned from the last game to always look for checks, right? I want to look at that other game again, now that I'm not as tilted. Yeah, so it likes bishop out here. Bishop b4 check is better. a5 check. I didn't know where to put my queen. I needed to develop my pieces in my mind. In my mind, I had to develop my pieces. And I didn't know where to put my queen. I was, like, didn't want this move to come with tempo. But, as we analyzed before, this is fine. This is completely equal for black, because you take and it's pinned, and after rook takes, the queen finds solace on this file. Queen a8. This move, insane. Bishop d4. Bishop d3 being even better. Bishop d5. Yeah, it's just, I feel like in a position like this, it's actually very hard to keep the equality. So this is better, and I was calculating this, d4. I was calculating, oh, it wants rook takes c1. Are you for real? Wow. Back rank problems, baby. Didn't even see this. So then rook takes would be the best move. Rook takes c1. Or sorry, queen d6. Now queen d6. And now it's better because if you, I was thinking about this move, worrying about it at least, but here it's nothing to worry about because the rook isn't on d1, so it's not coming like as a double attack. Knight c5 is probably what I would have played against that. But regardless, the best move would have been knight d3. Weird move, very weird move. Helping prepare this move, I guess. Queen d5. I mean, if you guys ever look at the engine lines in a completely equal position, some of the stuff it does, man, is just nuts. So the way that he could have won here was rook here. Yeah, this, we already looked at this. So at the very end now, ugh, that move makes me sad. So here, why didn't he have this? Yeah, I saw this move. But I thought that I wasn't in time. Queen c2, best move. Just forgetting about the bishops. And then, yeah, just a5. Just makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense. But that didn't happen. Yeah, kudos to my opponent for finding this move. I mean, like I said, the entire game, I felt like he was playing very well. Except this. Yeah, in 1 second, I took the pawn. And now he doesn't have this because it doesn't come with tempo. So now I just play g6, cutting off the diagonal. And then best move for him is to just come back. That's pretty funny. But I'm taking this pawn, which is why it's -4, because you know, it wouldn't be good for him to trade, but if he did, then I'm threatening back rank mate, and I have 2 outside pass spawns connected. Outside pass pawns. This sucks, man. G6. Didn't even see it. It is what it is. What to say? I played a solid game of chess before that. If I can stop making one move blunders, I mean, I guess this is true for everybody, but I feel like my positional play is very good. If I could just notice when my opponents blunder and stop making one move blunders myself, I would literally hit 1800 like inside of a week. But I'm stuck around 1750 for now. My goal is still to hit 1800 by the end of the year. I think I can do it. I am on a very, very difficult studying regimen right now. So, looking forward to that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.